Rest in pieces. It'll be easier for the stealers to clean up your mess.
Bruce? pretty, I'll give you that. Just stay away from my husband, Alvin.
What are you staring at? Out of my way, stranger.
We got warm food, warm drinks, and warm beds.
Until next time.
You're that visitor been poking around. Attic room, eh? Well, we don't have an attic room, but you can have the one on the left. Make yourself at home.
So we paid around 5 gold for the ale and 10 gold for some sweet rolls.
We got...
How much do
Need
we
a
have
room?
to tip?
Talk
Do
to
you know?
Delphine. Until next time.
So you're the Dragonborn I've been hearing so much about. I think you're looking for this. We need to talk. Follow me. You're not afraid of me, are you? Close the door. Now we can talk. The Greybeards seem to think you're the Dragonborn. I hope they're right. I hope so, but you'll forgive me if I don't assume that something's true just because the Greybeards say so. I just handed you the horn of Jurgen Windcaller. Does that make me Dragonborn too? It was the only way I could make sure it wasn't a Thalmor trap. I am not your enemy. I already gave you the horn. I'm actually trying to help you. I just need you to hear me out. Like I said in my note, I've heard that you might be Dragonborn. I'm part of a group that's been looking for you. Well, someone like you, for a very long time. If you really are Dragonborn, that is. Before I tell you any more, I need to make sure I can trust you. If you don't trust me, you were a fool to walk in here in the first place.
It wasn't exactly in
I knew the
for
Greybeards
very
would
long,
send you
though.
there if they thought you were Dragonborn.
Okay,
You're nothing
you have
not
my
predictable.
permission to slap me.
When you showed up here, I knew you were the one the Greybeards sent, and not some Thalmor plant. Yes, we're very old enemies. And if my suspicions are correct, they might have something to do with the dragons returning. But that isn't important right now. What is important is that you might be Dragonborn. We remember what most don't, that the Dragonborn is the ultimate dragon slayer. You're the only one that can kill a dragon permanently by devouring its soul. Can you do it? Can you devour a dragon's soul? Good, and you'll have a chance to prove it to me soon enough. We remember you're the only one that can kill a dragon. Dragons aren't just coming back. They're coming back to life. They weren't gone somewhere for all these years. They were dead, killed off centuries ago by my predecessors. Now something's happening to bring them back to life, and I need you to help me stop it. I know they are. I visited their ancient burial mounds and found them empty, and I figured out where the next one will come back to life. We're going to go there, and you're going to kill that dragon. If we succeed, I'll tell you anything you want to know. You should know. You got the map for me. The Dragonstone you got for Farengar, remember? So you were paying attention. I arranged to have Farengar recover the Dragonstone for me. It's what I do. I make things happen from behind the scenes. After all, here you are. Yes, a map of ancient dragon burial sites. I've looked at which ones are now empty. The pattern is pretty clear. It seems to be spreading from the southeast, starting in the Gerals near Riften. The one near Kynesgrove is next, if the pattern holds. You should know. You got the map for me from the Dragonstone. It seems to be spreading from the south. Kynesgrove. There's an ancient dragon burial near there. If we can get there before it happens, maybe we'll learn how to stop it. I need to get into my traveling gear. Give me a minute and I'll be ready. That's better. Let's get on the road to Kynesgrove. Orgnar, I'm traveling. You've got the inn till I get back.
Right. Happy trails.
Finally! A warm fire! Ah, this is absolutely blissful. And no. Sorry, was looking at my files.
You don't want to go up there. A dragon! It's attacking!
Well, I don't know. Not yet. It flew over the town and landed on the old dragon mound. I don't know what it's doing up there, but I'm not waiting around to find out.
Respond.
Salakuni, Zil Kulo Tova Ulsa.
Longer and thus my record's bigger? Okay. I have Rest in pieces. It'll be easier for the Beavers to clean up your mess.
So you really are. It's true, isn't it? You really are Dragonborn. I owe you some answers, don't I? Go ahead. Whatever you want to know. Nothing held back. I'm one of the last members of the Blades. A very long time ago, the Blades were dragon slayers, and we served the Dragonborn, the greatest dragon slayer. For the last 200 years since the last Dragonborn Emperor, the Blades have been searching for a purpose. Now that dragons are coming back, our purpose is clear again. We need to stop them. Not a damn thing. I was just as surprised as you to find that big black dragon here. Really? Where? Interesting. Same dragon. Damn it, we're blundering around in the dark here. We need to figure out who's behind it all. Exactly. Nobody even remembers our name these days. We used to be known across Tamriel as the protectors of the Septim Emperors. Those days are long gone, though. For the last 200 years, we've been searching for the next Dragonborn to guide and guard, as we are sworn to do. But we never found one, until now. The first thing we need to do is figure out who's behind the dragons. The Thalmor are our best lead. If they aren't involved, they'll know who is. The faction that rules the Aldmeri Dominion. The ones who almost destroyed the Empire during the Great War 30 years back. There's no worse enemy to humankind in Tamriel. The Empire barely survived the last war. The Thalmor don't intend to lose the next one. Nothing solid, yet. But my gut tells me it can't be anybody else. The Empire had captured Ulfric. The war was basically over. Then a dragon attacks, Ulfric escapes, and the war is back on. And now the dragons are attacking everywhere, indiscriminately. Skyrim is weakened. The Empire is weakened. Who else gains from that but the Thalmor? Before the Great War, the Blades helped the Empire against the Thalmor. Our Grand Master saw them as the greatest threat to Tamriel. At the time, that was true. Maybe it still is. So we fought them in the shadows, all across Tamriel. We thought we were more than a match for them. We were wrong. If we could get into the Thalmor embassy, it's the center of their operations in Skyrim. Problem is, that place is locked up tighter than a miser's purse. They could teach me a few things about paranoia. I'm not sure yet. I have a few ideas, but I'll need some time to pull things together. Meet me back in Riverwood. If I'm not back when you get there, wait for me. I shouldn't be long. Keep an eye on the sky. This is only going to get worse.
You've retrieved the horn of Jörgen Wimkel. Well done. You have now passed all the trials. Come with me. It is time for us to recognize you formally as Dragonborn. Final word of unrelenting force. Da, which means push. Da. With all three words together, this shout is much more powerful. Use it wisely. Master Wolfgar will now give you his number. Completed your training, Dragonborn. We would speak to you. Stand between us and prepare yourself. Few can withstand the unbridled voice of the Greybeards, but you are ready. Dovahkiin, you have tasted the voice of the Greybeards and passed through unscathed. High Hrothgar is open to you. Wind guide you. Sky guide you.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard.
Come on in. Let me know if you need anything. Or take a seat by the fire and I'll send someone over.
Sorry. Sorry. Was looking at my files. Dragonborn does whatever a dragon can.
I figured out how we're going to get you into the Thalmor embassy.
Flying.
That would be a bad idea. I'd be too likely to attract the wrong kind of attention. But they don't know you at all yet. The Thalmor ambassador, Elenwen, regularly throws parties where the rich and connected cozy up to the Thalmor. I can get you into one of those parties. Once you're inside the embassy, you can get away and find Elenwen's secret files. I have a contact inside the embassy. He's not up for this kind of high-risk mission, but he can help you. His name is Malborn. Wood Elf. Plenty of reason to hate the Thalmor. You can trust him. I'll get word for him to meet you in Solitude at the Winking Skeever. You know it? While you're doing that, I'll work on getting you an invitation to Elenwen's little party. Meet me at the Solitude stables after you've arranged things with Malborn. Any questions?
I can take you to... Where do you want to go? Climb and back, and we'll be off. First time to Solitude? Beautiful old city. Capital of Skyrim, but I'm sure you already knew that.
They can't hurt Uncle Rog here. Tell them he didn't do it.
Positions.
Sorry, you need to go home. Go home and stay there until you're
Get
married.
on with it!
You betrayed us. See, one decent cat can't travel
Praise his high king.
Okay, Khajiit
Does she
and
know
saber
now?
monsters don't count. Well, you don't need to be Imperial because you're never going back there alive.
They can't hurt Uncle Rog here. Tell them he didn't do it.
Positions.
Sorry, you need to go home. Go home and stay there until you're
Get
married.
on with it!
You betrayed us.
New in town, right?
Place to sleep. Head over to
Bet
the
she
Winking
know
Skeever.
now.
We keep a fine inn. They're all
Rogver,
All your
you
holes
helped
belong
Ulfric
to
Stormcloak
us.
escape the city after he murdered Hiking Torring.
Okay, just to the dragon.
By opening that gate for
And
Ulfric,
that's the thing.
you
But
betrayed the
someday-
people of Solitude.
He doesn't deserve to speak!
There was no murder. Ulfric challenged Thorig. He beat the High King in fair combat. Such is our way. Such is the ancient custom of Skyrim and all Nords. On this day, I go to Sovngarde.
I should have drawn it out some more. He deserved a slower death.
I think I
Not right now.
expected more.
Some gate guard you were!
Good riddance to bad rubbish, I say.
No, this drink's on me.
Oh, if you insist.
Not right now.
Rogvir, why did it have to be like this?
A man opens a gate and they cut his head off? Doesn't seem right to me.
Need something?
You wouldn't be a sellsword, would you?
You're
I have a little problem you could solve.
Need something?
I still can't believe he knew what he was doing when he opened that gate.
Have you heard? There's been another dragon attack. Kind's growing this time.
You know, the Winking Skeever's not just the best inn and work in it, I own it. Well, okay. My father owns the Winking Skeever, but it's the family business, so it'll be mine when he kicks off. I showed up to watch, yeah. I don't know if they were right to execute him for what he did, but I'll tell you something. It couldn't have happened to a nicer guy. Listen, Rogvir and I grew up together. It was us, a few others, and Vivian. Vivian Onus. I have no idea why, but one day I told Rogvir I liked her. It was a stupid thing to do. He mocked me incessantly after that. From that point forward, every time Vivian and I were anywhere close to each other, he made sure to humiliate me. He'd beat me up, dump meat on my head, anything he could get away with. Once he even slipped a beehive into my bed. We were children, sure, but Rogvir never outgrew that immaturity or his cruelty. So any talk about him being an honorable Nord? Pure folly. Jarl Elisif the Fair. Poor woman. Losing her husband and king like that. It was a dark day for us all. Damn. That reminds me. I have a delivery to make to her steward, Falk Firebeard. He ordered a special bottle of Strass Mackay rum. Saved me a lot of trouble. Here. Take it to the Blue Palace. I was done talking anyway.
Come on in. Let me know if you need anything, or take a seat by the fire and I'll send... Welcome to the Winking Skeever, friend. People say there's a man wandering the streets near the Blue Palace. He seems distressed, but he's not making any sense. Varnius Junius stopped by here on his way to court. He was worried about something. I'm sure Falk Firebeard could tell you what. I've heard Jari Ra's hanging around the Wells district, looking for new blood to hire. I think the Bard's College might be looking for recruits. You should speak to the head of the college, Viarmo, if you're interested.
With our blood and our steel, we will take back our home.
Remember the Winking Skeever next time your foot's
Down with Ulfric
See?
the killer.
Glad you decided to check us out.
On the day of your death. Feel free to make requests.
You should think about
next
staying the
time.
night. Corpulus keeps a clean inn.
By blade or by spell. If you want it dead, I'll make it dead. All you need to do is pay my fee. The blade
So,
and
what do we have here? Let me guess. By your scent, I'd say you were from the guild. But that can't be true, because I told Mercer I wouldn't deal with them anymore. I don't deal in land or property. Now, if you're looking for goods, you've come to the right person. Oh, wait. Did you say Golden Glow Estate? My apologies. I'm sorry to say I know very little about that, bee farm, was it? Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. I can't be expected to remember every deal I handle. I don't care what you promise. If I tell you the buyer's name and word gets around, it could ruin me. Hasn't Mercer Frey taught you people anything? You kill me, and your only contact with the East Empire Company vanishes. That's not smart for business. Well, now that you mention it, there is something I've been trying to get my hands on. I have a buyer looking for a case of Firebrand wine. It just so happens to be a single case in the Blue Palace. Bring it to me, and we'll talk about Golden Glow Estate.
This is an ode to Skyrim's staunch protectors, the Imperials.
Need something? Really? You're who she picked? I hope she knows what she's doing. Here's the deal. I can smuggle some equipment into the embassy for you. Don't plan on bringing anything else in with you. The Thalmor takes security very seriously. Give me what you can't live without, and I'll make sure to get it into the embassy. The rest is up to you. Okay, I'll get this inside the embassy for you. I've gotta go. I'll find you at the party. Don't worry. Your job is to get into the party without being fingered as a spy. I'll take care of the rest.
Ruled!
Naked! Naked, naked, naked!
Give me a D. Give me an R. Give me an A. Dragonborn. Go Dragonborn. Woo. What?
Have you given
You're
Malborn the gear
looking
you
at
want
me
to
like
smuggle
you've
into the
never
embassy?
heard that cheer before.
Good. I have your invitation to the party. But the only way you're going to get past the guards is if they really believe you're an invited guest. Which means you need to look the part and not be armed to the teeth. Here, put this on. When you're ready, I'll keep the rest of your gear safe until you get back. You'll only have what Malborn smuggled in for you, plus whatever you can pick up inside.
The lady's already paid the fee. Leave when she gives the word.
I guess that will have to do. You should pass for a real guest, at least until you open your mouth. Ready to board the carriage to the embassy? This is no... Now do whatever it is you need to do, and let's get going before we miss our chance. Don't worry, it will all be waiting for you when you get back. Just make sure you get back out of there alive with the information we need. Good luck.
Fray. And arriving by carriage, no less. I salute you. Indeed. My lateness is getting way up this God's forsaken. Desired actions arrive late. I prefer to arrive early, often the day before the party, so as not to miss out on any drinking. There's not enough drinking in the world today. Wouldn't you agree?
Please, you first.
Welcome to the Thornmore Embassy. Your invitation, please. Thank you, ma'am. Go right in.
Now then, here's my invitation.
Welcome. I don't believe we've met. I am Elenwen, the Thalmor ambassador to Skyrim. And you are?
It's been a brutal winter. I can't remember the last time it was this cold.
Don't worry. My parties are always well stocked with the finest food and drink available in this country. But first, you were introducing yourself. Please, tell me more about yourself. What brings you to this... to Skyrim? What is it, Malborn?
It's just that we've run out of the Alto wine. Do I have your permission to uncork the...
Elenwen always throws quite a party. I never miss one if I can
I've
help
told you before not to bother me with such trifle.
Dealing with the storm.
Yes, Madam Ambassador.
What about you?
My apologies.
We've had the same
We'll have to get better acquainted later.
Must keep
Please,
faith in ourselves
enjoy
and the
yourself.
divines.
What does a fellow need to do to get a drink around here? My friend, you are very perceptive. I have a powerful thirst that cannot be slaked. And none of the waiters will bring me a drink. Elenwen must have told them to cut me off. Frigid bitch. Afraid I'll cause another scene, I suppose.
Well, I did see something interesting.
I need another drink.
What can I get for you? You made it in. Good. As soon as you distract the guards, I'll open this door and we can get you on your way. Let's hope we both live through this day. Of course. Let me see if we have another bottle of that. I'll be waiting by the door for everyone to be distracted.
Between the dragons and the storm cloaks, my coffers.
What does a fellow need to do to get a drink around here?
Grappling with that problem.
I need another
Must
drink.
keep faith in ourselves and the divines.
It's good practice. Most people barely notice
I don't
what I'm
recall
playing.
seeing you at one of these before. And I know everyone who's anyone in Skyrim.
The day when this rebellion is put down, and we once again have peace.
Have you learned nothing about me? I have dealings with everyone. Now leave me. I don't want to arouse suspicion by talking to someone that clearly doesn't belong here. Until
I
next
came here hoping to learn that more Imperial reinforcements were on their way to Skyrim. But so far, I've been disappointed.
More money and influence, so they can save us from the dragon.
Good speaking with you.
I hope you... What can I get for you? Here you go, miss. Colovian brandy.
They'll serve the roast venison with bittergreen sauce.
I'm sorry, but I think you've had enough for the moment.
That was delicious.
I hope you're enjoying yourself.
I know just what you mean. Heard anything interesting lately?
What does a fellow need to do to get a drink around here?
I did hear that.
Ah, the one generous soul amongst a gathering of pinch pennies and lick spittles. If there's anything I can ever do for you, do not hesitate to call upon me. Wonderful. I can begin to repay your generosity immediately. Say on, friend. Is that all? My friend, you've come to the right person. You could say that causing a scene is somewhat of a specialty of mine. Stand back and behold my handiwork.
Stormcloak was slain while defending Windhelm against a dragon, but it sounds too good to be true.
Attention,
I'll
everyone!
wager it was
Could I
Bolton
have
himself
your
that started the
attention,
rumor.
please?
Maybe
I
he
have
thought
an
it would bolster
announcement.
recruitment.
I propose a toast to Elenwen, our mistress. I speak figure.
Let's go, before anyone notices us.
More unlikely than that someone would actually want her in their bed. Although, most of you are already in bed with her. But again, I speak figuratively, of course. Fine, fine. Your hands off me. I'll be a good boy now. Wouldn't want to offend our Thalmor overlords, would we? Someone...
So far, so good. Let's hope nobody saw us slip out. We need to pass through the kitchen. Your gear is hidden in the larder. Just stay close and let me do any talking.
Who comes, Malvern? You know I don't like strange smells in my kitchen.
A guest feeling ill. Leave the poor wretch be.
A guest? In the kitchens? You know this is against the rules.
Rules, is it, Savani? I didn't realize that eating moon sugar was permitted. Perhaps I should ask the ambassador.
Get out of here. I saw nothing.
Your gear is in that chest. I'll lock the door behind you. Don't screw this up. Hurry it up. Gotta get back before I'm missed. I need to lock the door behind you, or the patrols might notice something's wrong. Hurry it up. I've got to get back before I'm missed. Hurry it up. I've got to get back before I'm missed. Come on. If someone misses me at the party, we're both dead. Let me do the talking. I need to lock the door behind you, or the patrols might notice something's wrong.
Did
Good
you
luck.
see those robes?
You're on your own now.
Never should have something. Soon, all lords will be thrown. Your time is at its end. That's your best, huh? But I need that money. I earned it. I have my own business.
You can't hide from me.
Listen up, spy. You're trapped in here, and we have your accomplice. Surrender immediately, or you both die.
Never mind.
Silence,
I'm dead
traitor.
already.
Move. Slowly.
Oh, you got it! I cannot let you.
You wish to
I'll see
defeat me?
you burn.
Possible.
I told you. I don't know anything else about it. What? Who? What do you want then? Yeah, sure. Okay. Come on, this way. I've seen the guards use it to get rid of bodies. It must lead somewhere. No problem. Thanks for springing me. I owe you. Look me up in Riften if you make it out.
We are currently at a great level for combat and quest files. Now, I think we should really focus on inn hopping and celebration records.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard.
Out of my way, stranger.
I think I got a clean mug around here somewhere.
You made it out alive, at least. Your gear's safe in my room, as promised. Did you learn anything useful? Really? That seems hard to believe. You're sure about that? You're right. I was sure it must have been them. If not the Thalmor, who? Or what? Esbern? He's alive? I thought the Thalmor must have got him years ago. That crazy old man. Figures the Thalmor would be on his trail, though, if they were trying to find out what's going on with the dragons. You mean aside from wanting to kill every blade they can lay their hands on? Esbern was one of the Blade's archivists, back before the Thalmor smashed us during the Great War. He knew everything about the ancient dragon lore of the Blades. Obsessed with it, really. Nobody paid much attention back then. I guess he wasn't as crazy as we all thought. Ironic, right? The old enemies assume that every calamity must be a plot by the other side. Even so, we've got to find Esbern before they do. He'll know how to stop the dragons, if anybody does. Do they know where he is? Riften, eh? Probably down in the Ratway, then. It's where I'd go. You'd better get to Riften. Ask around the Ragged Flagon in the Ratway. It's at least a good starting point. Oh, and when you find Esbern, if you think I'm paranoid, you may have some trouble getting him to trust you. Just ask him where he was on the 30th of Frostfall. You'll know what it means.
This is an ode to Skyrim's staunch protector.
What did you need?
Ah, you made it. Good to see you, my friend. I'll never forget how you saved my life.
Good luck in solitude. Keep Golemai alive. But yeah, I bet I know your guy. He's hiding out in the Ratway Warrens, paying us good coin for nobody to know about it. Good luck in solitude. Keep Golemai alive.